Playing around in video pad again. Good evening, YouTube. It's 6:48 in the evening. I'm here with you on Friday evening. I'm here in my mood lights. You can see I'm wearing a hat and a sweatshirt. I got cold. It didn't get up near as warm as I thought it would today, and just sent a chill over me. I don't know. What I've got coming up here next is going to be I'm going to call it a demonstration. I hesitate to call it a tutorial. It's not a how-to. I've gotten in too much trouble in the past with comments saying how stupid my how-tos are when I do stuff on video pads and things like that. And this is basically just how I did it. And for anybody that wants to complain, I'm sure there are much better tutorials out there on how to do this. But this was something I found interesting about video pad. Some of you guys may have noticed it. I don't know. It's my outro that I made, the one I've been using here lately, and I went from where it says please like and comment, and I changed that around a little bit. And this was a procedure I learned from reading the stuff on the forum for VideoPad, and I had somebody tell me how to do it. I knew what I wanted to do, I just didn't know how to do it. And I thought maybe there was an easier way, but you basically have to use keyframes, which I will show you in this. And I think it's pretty interesting, so hopefully you guys find it interesting. Anybody that uses VideoPad and would like an effect like this, it's fairly easy to do. So I'll try to use my screen recorder, ice cream recorder. But and we'll see how it turns out, so stay tuned for that. Alright, well, here we are in VideoPad now, and I want to show you the original outro that I downloaded from YouTube, and this is what I'm going to modify to fit my own needs. Now let's play that real quick. First thing you're going to notice is it doesn't have that please like and comment, and that was the problem I had with it. Other than that, it was a good, pretty good outro. I liked the outro pretty good. So what I did was to modify it, and I did this to it. Excuse me. Let me play that for you, and I'll show you what that is. All it does is travels up the screen like this. It scrolls up the screen, and that wasn't what I wanted. I wanted it to match the rest of the video. And if we look at the last part of this, and you can see how that comes in and out, or actually goes in, goes out, stuff like that. Let me go back to the other one. See how that comes from the center and goes in like that? And that's what I was wanting, something like that. And so what I did was to go onto the forum and ask how they did it. And what I came up with was this one, the last one I'm going to show you, and I'm going to show you how I did that. Hopefully. Alright. Now here's the last one, the one that I've been using since I modified it. Alright, well, this one you can see I do have please like and comment in there, and it is doing exactly what I wanted to do. If you see that, it comes from, let's see, let's start right here, it's basically full screen, you know, across there, and then it gets smaller, goes towards the middle, and it gets to a certain point where I decided to stop it. You know, you stop it anywhere you want it. And that's what I wanted all along, was that. So that was pretty cool, I thought, being able to do that. And I thought, well, how in the world do you do that? Because I couldn't see any predefined in the text effects. Because if you look in text effects, it just has a few. Like I said, one I used was scrolling from the bottom, or scrolling top to bottom, or whatever it was, and that wasn't what I wanted. So I asked on the forum, as I said, and they told me how to do it. They were a little bit lacking in their instructions, or I just didn't read good enough, one of the two. But it took me a while to figure it out. But basically, I'm going to show you here. Let me get rid of this. Get that off there. And what we're going to do is give us a text box. You can do it title, text, doesn't matter which one you use. And what I'm going to use is now is the time with an exclamation mark. And I'm going to put that down a few, just easier to work with. Put it down one more. I like it right there. And now I'm going to make it as big as the screen. You can. It's hard to see that yellow. Let me switch to a better color. Alright, now you can see it. Alright, what I'm going to do is make it as big as the across the screen. See, I want all the way across the screen. And I'll just increase the size. I think that should do it. Until I get it where I want it. Doesn't have to be perfect. Alright, all you have to do is stop that, and there you go. You think, well, that's it. Yeah, that's all you got to do. Well, that's not quite it. Basically, what you have to do is put this on your line here, your timeline. So where you can put this, you click the FX button down here, and that brings this up. Now, the first time I did this, this is what I saw right here, and I thought, well, you know, they told me to, when I did that, to click this X mark here, this plus mark, and select scale, which I did. Oh, there it is right there. And basically what they told me to put it where you want to start at, which is the beginning. And if we go down here to our timeline, put it to the beginning. There's our beginning. And they said to hit the smaller plus sign. Well, I seen this plus sign here, and I thought, well, that's what they're talking about. But it's not. You have to click this device here, and there's your other plus line. It says add keyframes at current position, and you do that. And then we're going to take this over here, oops, sorry, to where we want it to end at. We'll say right there, and then we're going to make it smaller, like I want it to be. Whoops, a little too small. You can make it disappear if you want. I'll just go right there. That sounds about right. And then you hit the keyframe again. Okay, now we've added another keyframe. So now, when you go back here, you see what happens. We'll play it. And that's what happens. That's how you do that. It's pretty simple, really. I mean, when you stop and think about it, it's really not that hard. Here, this is the hardest part I had with it, because like I said, this wasn't showing. That's how the default is right there. It comes up like that, and if you don't hit this little button here, you don't ever see any of that, and that was what made everything, you know, mess up. But this is this effect here can be used also with video. With anything basically you can display over here, it can be used that way. You can use that scale tool, and you can just move it around, do whatever you want with it. And so I may do another one later on with a video to show you how that works, because I've been wanting to do the videos that I do with the meter, shows the different meters and things like that. I wanted to do an effect where it took that large screen, made it a small screen, and then we moved it where we wanted to, and I thought that'd be a better effect than just putting it where you wanted it to begin with. So alright, that's going to do that. Like I say, there's how you do that. Alright, that's about it. I just wanted to show you that real quick, and I know it's not real quick. You know me, always having to do something. I just thought that was a neat effect, and thought I would show you that, and thought, so you can use it in your own videos if you use VideoPad. But it's kind of a neat thing. The keyframes thing is a neat thing to learn. There's a lot of other useful uses for it, but this is the first one I've really learned to do with VideoPad. So, alright, that's going to do it. Y'all have a wonderful day, and I'm going to run my outro so you can see.